Hey, this is Susan Velez from SusanVelez.com, and welcome to my YouTube channel where every Wednesday I create some type of tip, tutorial, advice, something that's going to empower you to start your own WordPress blog. So if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, I highly recommend that you do. Today, what I'm going to do is every month at the beginning of the month, I like to actually create a video that actually shows you how I'm growing my blog, what my blog did compared to the last month. I don't do this because I'm a traffic expert. I do this because it shows you what it takes to grow a blog as well as what I'm doing to grow a blog, and then also helps me keep track of what I'm doing to grow my blog. So if you know anything about my past, this isn't my first blog, but this is the first blog that I've managed to continue to work on for as long as I have. And it's not been a year yet that I've had this blog. I actually, next month on October 6th will be the first full year that I've been blogging on this blog. Now, one of the mistakes that I made when I first started this blog was I did not start promoting it until I had been blogging for 5 months. So if you can take anything away from this video, the most important thing you need to do is as soon as you start blogging, you need to start promoting your content or your new blog as quickly as possible. So these videos are coming around a little bit faster now. So what I want to do is actually want to show you the comparison. I'm inside of my Google Analytics right now, and we're going to compare last month, which was August, compared to September, which we are now in October. Today's October 2nd that I'm recording this. So we're just going to go ahead and hit apply. Now, as far as Google Analytics, I'm not that great with reading it and stuff. I just kind of know what I'm looking for, and so all these reds, you can tell that definitely need some improvements, and then page sessions. So the green things mean that it's a good thing, and then the reds mean that it could use some improvements. At least that's what I understand. If you know anything different, be sure and leave your comments below. Like I said, I'm not a traffic expert, and I'm not even a Google Analytics expert. So this is all just a learning thing to me as well too. So now that you can see how my traffic fluctuated from August to September, you can see that I can definitely use some improvements on that. But the one thing that I do want to show you is, let's go to acquisition, because I want to show you that I've actually really started focusing on using Pinterest to help me grow my blog, because I've heard so many bloggers talk about how Pinterest can actually help you grow your blog. I've been using Pinterest for maybe 5 months, give or take, and I really wasn't getting any results with it at all. It seemed like I didn't really know what I was doing. Well, actually, I didn't know what I was doing, but just this past month or the past 2 months, I think it was last month for sure, and I think that I had started in July, the end of July, really focusing on Pinterest. So let me show you what it's been doing in the last month. So I'm going to come over here to social, and I'm going to go over here to overview. And then what we're going to see is my Pinterest traffic. So right here in September, you can see that I got 383 sessions, and my Pinterest traffic is 72.81%. In August, I had 190 sessions on Pinterest, and my overall percentage of Pinterest traffic was 53.07. So you can definitely see that what I'm doing for my Pinterest is definitely working. So it's starting to really, I'm really starting to see some changes on Pinterest as far as traffic wise. Now, I'm still not seeing the types of traffic that other bloggers are seeing, but it's nice to see that my efforts that I'm putting into this are actually starting to result into some traffic as well too. Now, Facebook and Twitter, you can see that I really don't focus on these a lot, and the reason being is because there are so many different social network platforms that you could be using for your blog, but it's really hard to actually learn them if you're trying to spread yourself out too thin and learn more than one. At least for me it is. So I've decided to focus my attention on Pinterest, because that's where most of my traffic is coming from right now. Now, once I actually learn more about Pinterest and actually learn to use it effectively, then I'll move on to something else. But right now I'm still learning the ins and outs of it. And as you can see, it's definitely been paying off. Now, another thing, I don't want all my traffic to come from Pinterest because I've been in a situation where all my traffic came from one source. And when that does happen, if something happens to that one source, then you're screwed because you've put all your time and effort into that one source. So I do not put all my focus on Pinterest. I'm actually taking the time to do other stuff like guest blogging, making sure that my posts are SEO optimized so that I can get traffic from Google. And speaking of Google traffic, let me go ahead and show you. I've noticed that now that my blog is actually almost a year old, I am actually starting to get some organic traffic. So you can see right here, organic traffic. In August, I had 284 sessions, and then in September, 340, which is a change of a 19.72% interest or percentage, sorry. So you can see that my efforts on optimizing my blog posts are starting to pay off, and the more content that I write, this number will only continue to grow on Google. So that's a big plus. So it's nice to see that my Google organic traffic is starting to grow as well as my Pinterest traffic. And then I'm also taking the time to guest post as well too. And for the month of September, I wrote 3 guest posts. So with my freelancing business and my blogging business, it's really hard to write guest posts more than 2 to 3 times per month. But I'm really starting to actually get out there and try to get more of those taken care of or written. So let's go ahead and come over here and let's remove this comparison chart, and let's just go over here to September. So we're going to remove this comparison chart, and then we're just going to check for the month of September. And I'm going to show you, the thing about that is if you go back and you look at my blog growth from August, you're going to see that my page views have dropped. I think in August I had 2,700 and some. So this number right here seems to be a huge thing for me to grow. My bounce rate is 68.93. Personally, I think that's pretty good. Yes, we'd all love a lower bounce rate, but you know, it is what it is. Page views, I'm just slogging away and trying to get more people to my blog, but as I can definitely tell you from my experience, it definitely takes time and consistency to grow a blog. So basically that's really all I wanted to show you was the inside of my Google Analytics, just to kind of show you the page views, where some of my traffic is coming from, and then what I'm focusing on as far as which social media platform I'm focusing on to help me grow my blog. So anyway, I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, leave a comment in the comments section below, and I'll be happy to help you out or answer your question as best as I can. Remember, I'm not a traffic expert. I'm just learning and showing you what I'm learning and doing, and these videos are helpful for me to keep track of what I'm doing to grow my blog on a consistent monthly basis. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Don't forget to stop at my blog at susanvelez.com. Sign up for my free 7-day WordPress course, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.